Hello, my name is Brittany Trinity. This is my Lullaby application. So to start with, this song is for a child in the hospital. I'd say between the ages of infancy and 12 years old, but it could probably change. Some issues that children in the hospital might face. It's very possible that they're not getting much sleep because it is a busy environment. Lights are always on, people coming in and out of the room. So it may be difficult for them to go to sleep, and having a song to cue that may address some of those needs to be able to have a routine so that they can at least attempt to get a decent night's sleep. They may also have different people coming in and out of their lives. So having a song that everyone knows that they can share with the child would probably help with that too, some more consistency and routine. They may be afraid to go to sleep because they are alone, or feel alone anyways, because someone can't always be with them at that time, or the change of people. Having that reassurance there can really help them to ease the pain anyways, so they don't have as much fear about that, and they're not experiencing the same kind of anxiety that they may have if they were thinking that they're alone. Some other issues, let's see. They may be in pain, and it may be a pretty constant thing. It may be that they are afraid to go to sleep because they may not wake up because of the condition that they have. So there's a lot of fear that I would say is a main issue, along with the environmental factors, not being able to go home and not having that routine that so many kids use and feel more reassured about their life, that they're probably scared if they have a lot of changing factors in there. I'd say those are the main issues that a child faces in the hospital. So I'm trying to think back to make sure I haven't missed any points in there. Let's see. Also, not being on a regular sleep schedule, it could be that they have to go to bed in the middle of the day because of the treatment plan that they're on. So that is also a possible obstacle that they could face. And other biological factors too. Maybe they aren't eating, they're not able to urinate, defecate, whatever. Any kind of needs like that they're having difficulty with could possibly interfere with their quality of life and how well they're able to sleep, really. Yeah, there is a huge mountain there of issues that they could potentially face. That's not an easy situation for a child to be in. So I've written a lullaby to hopefully address some of those issues and soothe the child. So let me play that for you, and I will tell you about it afterwards. There was a butterfly. She danced and flew all day. When she came home and was done with her dinner, her mama butterfly would say, "Rest, be at peace, my friend. You are loved. Dream sweet dreams of love, my friend. I am here with you." So let's talk about that. I really enjoyed writing that song too. So the part of the chapters that we read that really appealed to me were the storytelling ideas about engaging a kid who has a really active imagination, likes to create things perhaps. So I wrote the first verse as a narrative, that can easily be, has a butterfly in there.
That could be a giraffe, that could be a camel, a frog, a dog, whatever. If they have a certain animal they like, or maybe a certain character from something, they could replace it with that. And it's easy to put their name in there too. So instead of my friend, that can be Jessica or George, whatever their name is. Same with mama, that can be a nurse, that could be a father or an uncle. Any of those factors can be changed. And it's the same with dreams, sweet dreams of, could be whatever they want. That's giving them a little bit of room to look forward to something when they're going to bed, when they're singing this song with someone they care about, or even on their own, so that it's kind of a reassuring device. So yeah, lyrically that is what I had in mind, and like I said, more verses could be added to this really easily. If they need to wind down, the tempo could be faster in the beginning and then go to slower, or it could be shortened also for a child that does not need long to go to bed. It could just be the second half of it. So that's a little bit of flexibility in there for a caregiver or for the child to calm themselves. Harmonically, I used a minor 6 occasionally, but that's about as far from major chords as I got. I figured using soothing melodies and soothing harmonies would be a good thing to reassure a child. They're all very consonant. There's no dissonance in there. I definitely don't want to reinforce any tension feelings when I'm trying to help them relax. So the pattern of rhythm also is a 3/4. So it's for breathing. It's specifically to help to reinforce the inhale, exhale, and get them calm enough to be able to go to sleep. So having this song in place, I think would help with the consistency, with the routine, with the reassurance, and knowing they're not alone. And lyrically, I did emphasize that you are loved, I'm here with you. That could be changed also to we are here with you. Any of those things, or we are beside you, whatever it is that the child needs to hear in order to feel supported, so that they are not feeling pain so much, or at least so the effects of pain are not as harmful or detrimental as they could be if they feel like they're alone. Let's see. I think that addresses most of it. Oh, melodically, the line follows the harmonies in there. So it is very consistent throughout. There are no surprises, really. This could be changed to be up the octave, too. So that might be a nice touch, too, if the child does better with that. Maybe it's an infant that you want to use, lighter tones with. This could easily be played on guitar, too. So, let's see. Dynamic-wise, pretty consistent throughout. I think to keep that even keeled feeling throughout the whole song, so that it's not a shock to a child who already has a lot of stress in their life. For it to be mezzo piano or mezzo forte throughout seems like a good choice to support their feeling calm. And I think I've addressed all my elements in there. So thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed it.